Welcome to Newport Beach, California. For me, this isn't just another beach town. I lived in Orange County for many years, worked in the local aerospace industry, and got my MBA here before moving to Silicon Valley for my current job. So every time I come back, it kind of feels like home. I used to take this ride all the time, and I'm glad to be sharing it with you guys. We are riding through one of the most recognizable coastal communities in Southern California. Newport Beach sits along roughly 11 miles of coastline and has a very scenic bike trail. On one side, you have the beautiful beach, and on the other side, some of the most desirable waterfront units in the United States. There are tons of cool bars and restaurants around here, but today we're skipping the cocktails and heading towards one of my personal Newport favorites for a light breakfast at Seaside Bakery. If you know Newport Beach, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. This place has been feeding locals, surfers, students, and late night crowds for years as they are one of the rare spots around here that is actually open for 24 hours a day. What makes Newport Beach unique is that this entire peninsula is basically a narrow strip of sand separating the Pacific Ocean from Newport Harbor. Right now, the beaches are actually wider than they used to be, and that's because Newport and other Orange County coastal communities have been a part of major sand replenishment efforts over the years, adding millions of cubic yards of sand to help combat erosion, protect homes and infrastructure, and preserve the beaches from drowning. As we are riding through here, it's easy to forget that this area wasn't always lined with homes, restaurants, and bike paths. In the late 1800s, much of this was still undeveloped coastline and marshes. Over time, Newport evolved from a small coastal settlement into one of Southern California's most iconic beach communities. One thing that has always impressed me about Newport is how active the community is. No matter what day of the week you come down here, you'll see people walking, running, skating, surfing, fishing, biking, playing volleyball, or just enjoying the weather. Right now, they've added basketball courts as well. Southern California beach culture in general is a real thing, and Newport Beach is one of the places where you can definitely experience it at its best. The weather for sure helps. Newport average well over 250 sunny days each year, which is one of the reasons outdoor activities are such a big part of life here. It's hard to stay indoors while you've got temperatures in the 70s, ocean breeze, and views like this. We are almost at Seaside Bakery. I took this alternate route because the sidewalk was just too packed and the last stretch is not so bike friendly. I tried to get a good shot for you guys. It's the farmers market happening right in front of me, and they have a lot of cool stuff, mostly like accessories and jewelries and maybe cheese and a few baked items. But we already made up our minds. We're going to Seaside Bakery. Here it is. I can't wait to get my usual, which is ham and cheese croissant with jalapeno, or better known as jalapeno ham and cheese croissant. Let's tear this in half and show you guys the fillings and what's inside. Make sure if you do come down here to get it toasted, it's really good. On the pier right now, I kept half of the croissant to have it up here with the views of the pier. As you can see, the tides are pretty low, and right after this trip on June 10th and 11th, there was tsunami like waves happening at Newport Beach that had a lot of surfers coming out to catch the waves. We made our way to Costa Mesa for lunch at Habana's, which is very close to Newport Beach, and this is our friend's son's 1 year birthday party, which is the main reason why we were down here in the first place. And this is actually at Long Beach Harbor. You're looking at Queen Mary, one of Southern California's most iconic sites in the background. I hope you all enjoyed the view. And of course, we had to make our way down to Balboa Island for some sweet treats at Sugar and Spice. And then we took the ferry back to Newport Peninsula. This is the next morning. You're looking at Layla, our 14-year-old husky. We're gonna let her out for a little walk before it gets super busy here, as Newport Beach can get during summer. And then I'm gonna head out to ride by the beach and grab some acai. I'm actually pretty sunburned. As fun as it is to ride this bike around, I'll show you how sunburned my arms are at the end of this video. I got my acai smoothie and I found this sea moss shot that's supposed to have a lot of trace minerals at True Bowl Superfood Bar, Newport Beach.
Under the mango sky, me find me breath, me reason why. Shad falls soft on my face, cool breeze slow the pace. Sweet fruit drop, bird them sing, peace in every little thing. Me close me eyes, me feel so free. Under the mango sky, my worries drift, my spirit fly. No rush, no fear, no lie, just love and time go by. Leaves whisper secrets low, sunlight dancing through the glow, laughter from a distant yard. Life no have to be so hard. Me close me eyes, me feel so free. Under the mango sky, mango sky.
Sing motor. It is so much fun.
Honestly,
it's got some kick to it for sure.
My worries drift, my spirit flee. Just love and time go by. Mango sky, mango sky, mango sky, mango sky, mango sky.
Dad was a really good friend of mine, by the way, trying out my e-bike, and he found it super fun as well. Now, this is my last day at Newport Beach. I came down to relax at this very peaceful stretch called the West Jetty View Park, right at the tip of the Balboa, or also known as Newport Peninsula. From here you can get an incredible view of the harbor entrance, the Pacific Ocean, and the famous surf spot known as the Wedge, just a short distance away. When I was there, the ocean looked relatively calm, but that was about to change. Currently standing on the Newport Beach Balboa Pier, looking out at the water, you could already feel the energy building up. Just a day or two later, a historic south swell hit Newport Beach, and the wedge erupted with waves topping 20 feet, some of the biggest seen here in years. Enjoy the view for now and stay with me till the end of the video as I head to Balboa Island by the ferry to this very popular lobster and shrimp place called Luke's Lobster on Balboa Island.
Yeah, sunshine on my face, gratitude in my space. Wake up slow, hear the ocean cry. No deadlines, no pressure at all. Feet inside, mind at ease, the world slow down. I just breathe. Let go the pain, let go the fight. Just light me up, I feel alright. No stress, just bliss, we vibing.
Here is a tip that only a local would know to tell you. Instead of driving all the way around the harbor, you can hop on the ferry and be on Balboa Island in about 5 minutes. It only costs about $1.25 per person and under $5 for a car. And if the ferry ever stops running, don't worry. There is also a bridge connecting the island from the other side back to the mainland. As soon as you arrive on Balboa Island, you'll notice it has a different vibe, very quiet, and it's one of the more patriotic communities you'll find in Orange County, as you can see all the flags. You'll also notice a lot of retirees and longtime locals hanging out here, enjoying the slower pace and staying away from the crowds. There are definitely some great food spots around the island, and I'm here for the famous lobster, crab, and shrimp roll. At about $33 for this dish, it's definitely worth coming here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and this is the aftermath of riding around the beach on my e-bike. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know if there are any questions and I'll do my best to answer it.